G'day Internet, welcome to Red Hot Go. I'm Dan and today we're going to install some skirting boards. For anyone who saw my last video on painting the living room, you may have noticed that I'd removed the skirting boards. Long story short, the skirting that was already there wasn't put in very well and it actually sat about 10mm above the floorboards. I ordered these boards from Bunnings and was able to get them delivered, which is lucky because they're 5.4 meters long and would never have fitted in my car. I figured it would be easier to paint them before installing, so after a quick wipe down we started painting them the same colour as the window frames. For any bare timber you would first need to give them a coat of primer before painting, but because these were already primed we were able to start painting straight away. We gave them 2 coats with about 2 hours in between. Before we go any further, I need to mention the sponsor of this week's video, and that is For Your Safety. These guys have all your PPE needs, plus they do a DIY starter pack, which is perfect for DIY starters like me. And it's already 15% off. Simply create a login, add to cart, and they'll send it out. And before you know it, in the box you'll find 3 pairs of candy back gloves, 2 pairs of Bastion leather rigger gloves, 100ml of sunscreen, a 5-pack of Thoughts single shot hydration, 1 pair of Viper earmuffs, 1 pair of clear Cobra safety glasses, 1 pair of smoked Cobra safety glasses, 1 black glove clip, and a spectacle pouch. Head over to their website at for-your-safety.myshopify.com and use the code RedHotGo10 and the first 100 customers will get a further 10% off. Anyway, back to the skirts. I started in the corner of the room and worked outwards. I started cutting the boards vertically but ended up getting a better cut by laying them down, but it will depend on the type of saw that you're using. For the first few cuts there was a lot of backwards and forwards, taking little bits off each time until the piece fit. Then it was just a matter of working around the room. I felt it was easier to cut one piece at a time and make sure it fit to the previous bit rather than measure the whole room and cut everything at once, but I think that's up to personal preference. I had to chisel out a piece of one of the skirts to fit around the gas main, as you can see here, so I just marked it with a pencil and then used my chisel to take out the notch. Then I went around the room and piece by piece nailed them all in using my nail gun. It's best if you can nail directly into the stud, but it's not necessary for all of them. To cover up the holes and gaps in the corners, I used a bit of putty and sanded it flush, and I used my chisel again to shape the corners before slapping on a coat of paint. And that's how you install skirting boards. On to the next one. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. If you've got any tips or questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, remember to give all your projects a red hot go, and I'll see you on the next one.